The sound of chainsaws rang out through northeast Ohio this morning after Mother Nature decided to kick off our day with some severe storms. This is a look now at just some of the damage left behind. Trees you can see toppled onto roads, lawns, even homes, knocking power out to thousands early this morning. Now we found some of the worst damage in Cleveland's western suburbs. Take a look at these pictures News Channel 5's Paul Kiska took. They're of a home on Orchard Tree Park in Rocky River where a snapped tree sliced right through the roof. And Paul is live outside that home tonight. And Paul, have they already moved the branches there?
Cleveland here because these storms that came in off of Lake Erie this morning. Hard to believe these storms hit almost 12 hours ago. That's because they slammed in here around 6:30 this morning. Again, this house already cleaned up. But look what happened in Bay Village. The sound of chainsaws fill the air in Bay Village tonight. But it was the eerie sound of a howling wind that woke people up in Bay this morning.
My 3-year-old son woke up at about 6:30 and I grabbed him and brought him into my bedroom, and I could see out from my vantage point out the back window, just trees blowing practically sideways. It was really wild. I hadn't seen anything like that before.
Large branches, huge trees, and power lines are down throughout Bay. 2 huge oak trees snapped in half, crashing onto this house on Wolf Road. The homeowner said the sound of the wind was like nothing he's ever heard. They headed to the basement for safety. Their neighbors are relieved they're okay.
They do have considerable damage. They're going to have to go through that, but the fact that everybody's okay is wonderful.
Just a few doors down, part of a tall oak tree slammed onto Tim Householder's house. And this afternoon, as the cleanup was underway, the winds picked up again. But oh, what a morning.
Just heard 2 real loud thumps this morning, woke me up, came outside and saw the heavy rain and the wind and couldn't come out to see anything, if there was any damage for a while. And my next door neighbor called and says, "You've got 2 limbs down on the roof." So that's when I came out, and so they were there.
All right, back live here in Rocky River and throughout the area, several thousand people still without power, a big power outage in Toledo, and that's cause for concern because of that dangerous heat, that excessive heat moving in tomorrow. That means a lot of people won't have access to their fans, air conditioning, or ice cubes. Live in Rocky River tonight, Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.
Okay, Paul, thanks for that live report. Now, the storms made for a dicey start to the day for many. As Paul mentioned, winds and rain brought down trees and power lines in Westlake as well, forcing police to block off roads during rush hour. Now, Cleveland was not spared from this morning's wicked weather either. This was a scene on St. Catherine where branches and snapped power lines littered yards and sidewalks. And it was last night's round of storms that left this damage down in Akron. We found trees toppled onto a car and truck there overnight. So the big question